Unlike the popular HKS Street Drag series, the JDDA meetings attract a lot of cars that are built specifically for drag racing. Though some still have number plates, most are never driven on the street. The Sendai Highland track is the only dedicated drag strip in Japan. Unfortunately, as it is in the middle of the mountains, it gets snowed under for a large part of the year. This Z32 is fairly unusual, as instead of the more common twin-turbo V6, it is naturally aspirated, with 6 throttles and a healthy dose of nitrous oxide. We're told it has run in the high 10s. The NA class is dominated by Nissan Z cars, particularly early models with the L series 6-cylinder. This 280Z uses a full tube frame chassis and weighs just 850 kilograms. The fastest NA car was this 260Z, which was still using carburetors instead of fuel injection. Once again, it has the help of a blue bottle next to the driver's seat. In the turbo class, we spotted the C&Y Sports AE85 again. Since our last video, they have fitted a T88H34D turbo, increasing power to over 900 horsepower. Sun sure does like long burnouts. Still chasing a 9 on street tyres. This 180SX was a surprise, using the smaller CA18 engine rather than the later SR20. It is also running drag slicks. The Blitz RX-7 uses slicks too, but the body and suspension are still close to standard. The original 13B engine uses the latest K6 900R turbo with titanium intercooler plumbing. The custom inlet manifold has an 85mm infinity throttle body. Harry Kojima's 260Z is a famous machine in Japan. The chassis was originally built in Australia, but has since been fitted with a Skyline GT-R engine. It's not often you see a number plate mounted to a set of wheelie bars. The HKS Supra is virtually in a class of its own at these events. It has nothing in common with a normal Supra, using a custom-built chassis, composite body, air-shifted transmission and a twin-turbo Toyota V8 engine. The first pass was a bit slower than usual, but it soon showed its true colours. The best time to date is a 7.2. The GTRs in this class range from street cars like this Phoenix Power R34 to fully stripped cars running drag slicks. Not bad for the car's first outing. This R32 from Escort has had much more development. Interestingly, it uses 3037S turbos, which seem to be getting popular again. showed you the Tomei R34 in our very first video, but we hadn't seen it run until now. The engine hasn't been changed yet, as they are still working on the transmission and suspension setup. Slick tyres sometimes cause as many problems as they solve. This R32 by OMR is competing in the same class as the Tomei car. Like Escort, they are using smaller 3037S turbos rather than the 3240s for a broader power band. The slicks are mounted on 15-inch wheels, so the brakes are actually smaller than standard. The fastest GT-R at this meet was the Advanced R32. It uses the wildest inlet manifold design we've seen yet. Advanced claim they have also gained torque by changing to Truss TD06SH25G turbos. At the end of the event, the teams all celebrate with a Japanese-style barbecue and a quick game of Hello Kitty Bingo. It's great to watch the heavyweights of the Japanese tuning industry get so excited about a game of bingo.